When I started my real estate career almost 2 decades ago, I was blessed to have a millionaire mentor who shared some valuable insights and advice with me that I still use to this day, almost 20 years later. And I'm going to share that with you right now. So I knew that I wanted to be good at what I do, but I had no idea where to start. And here's what I first did. I saw a gentleman who was doing what I wanted to do, and I asked him, "Hey, Mr. Mentor, I see that you're great at what you do. What advice would you give someone who's just starting out, someone who doesn't know where to begin, doesn't know if it's even possible of the dream that they have in their head to become a reality?" And this is the very first thing that my mentor shared with me all those years ago. He said, "Neil, I want you to focus on success more than anything else." And at the time, I admit that I had no idea what he was talking about. So I, being a neophyte, being a dummy, I said, "What do you mean focus on success? I want to make a lot of money." And so my mentor said, "Neil, making money might not mean success." And so what I have done for the past 20 years, based on his advice, was to become a student of success. And the very first thing that I did after his advice was to look for the people who had already been successful in real estate, and then I learned from them. So as I focused on success, I started to understand what he meant about the focus on success piece. Now, I'm talking about real estate. Maybe in your life, your business, in the path that you're taking, not real estate, it might be something different. But what I found is that there's a lot of things that I could focus on that might give the appearance of success, but would not be real success. And so this is where I had to say, well, what is success in the real estate field? Is it the buying and selling of real estate? Is it the fame or the popularity, the notoriety? And so after figuring out what success was, I dove in and I just became a student. I focused on success. I realized that there were roadmaps of people that had already gone before me, and they had left some breadcrumbs. They had left a trail, a few practical things that I could do even as a beginner to be successful. So I want to ask you on this first point that a millionaire mentor gave me: are you focused on success in whatever area in your life that you want to improve? Do you know what success looks like? Maybe it doesn't look like popularity or notoriety. Maybe it doesn't look like fame. Maybe success in the endeavor that you're chasing after right now today does not look like abundant finances. You have to decide what is success, and then you have to become a student of success and follow that path. The next thing that my mentor encouraged me to do, and this is after becoming a student of success and focusing on that area, he told me to get good first, to be great at what I do before I try to be famous, before I try to get my name in lights. And I was like, well, couldn't I do it backwards? And of course, being almost 2 decades ago, we see now in our day and age where people will get the fame, the notoriety, the publicity, the reputation, and not be good first. Really not have any proof or any substance to what it is that they claim to do. So after we focus on success, I want to challenge you. I want to ask you, are you good at what you do? I mean, because if we focus on success, as my mentor said, and then we get good at what we do, the fame, the notoriety, the recognition, the popularity, it's going to come. And if it doesn't, we're focused on success, none of those other things. It really doesn't matter. But here's what I'm going to ask you, as my mentor asked me years ago, after I had been working the system. He said, "Neil, are you the best at what you do?" And at the time, I could not answer yes. I said, "Hey, I'm pretty good." He said, "So why would I use you?" And that was a humbling moment to hear someone that loved me and cared about me and wanted to see me win ask a poignant question. If you're not the best, why would I use you? And I didn't have an answer for him. And so then I had to go back. Not only was I not the best, I'm not even sure that I was good. I know that I wanted to be successful, but I'm not sure that I had put the time, energy, effort in. I'm not sure that I had the knowledge base, that I had the chutzpah, the willingness to take a chance in order to be good first. Oftentimes, I wanted to have my name in the lights. I wanted the spotlight to shine on me. But it took 8.5 years behind the scenes. No one knowing my face, operating as a faceless, nameless cog in a machine in order to get good first. So after I focused on success and then I got good first, here's what my mentor told me to do. And this today, I have multiplied it and I've seen better results, and I'm sure you will as well. But this one is a challenge, especially today and going forward. My mentor challenged me. He says, Neil, if you really want to be successful, watch half as much TV and, here we go, watch half as much TV and study twice as much. Half as much TV, study twice as much. Half as much TV, apply what you've learned twice as much. Half as much TV, execute twice as much. But the only way to do that is what? Half as much TV, half as much social media, half as much entertainment, and focus on the execution, the growth, and the building of the dream, this idea, this plan that I had. So I want to ask you, are you willing to go half on the entertainment and double down on the work, double down on the sacrifice? I mean, I had to look and say, I want to be where he is. Am I willing to do what he's done? And the answer has been yes. And so I commit to that. So now many of you will know why I'm not up on any of the shows or the movies or know who's playing on different nights of the week. It's because I'm still chasing, almost 20 years later, success. I want to make sure that I'm focused on success, that I have gone in and then been a student of success, make sure that I have applied myself, that I am focusing on being good first, and then that I'm cutting my entertainment time in half, that I'm not watching someone else live their dream, but I'm chasing mine. I'm hoping that you're going to do the same thing starting right now. So I hope that you enjoyed this video content. Be sure to comment. I would love to hear what your thoughts are. I would love to start this dialogue. Where do you need to begin first? Is it going to be focusing on success? Do you need to double down and maybe cut out TV or entertainment? Or do you really need to get good first at what you're doing before expecting to see your name in lights? I would love to hear that. Be sure to share this content with someone that you think would benefit from it. And most importantly, subscribe. Hit that bell icon so that you can be notified when all of the great content is sharing here. Not my content, just stuff that I'm regurgitating and sharing from millionaire mentors that I'm going to start opening up about. Remember, I love you, God loves you, and there's nothing you can do about it. And until the next time I see you or you see me, don't be average, be world renowned. Peace.